So I think convenience is somehow a natural instinct for humans so that they can get through lives easier day by day.
I believe they should, at least to some extent.
Extent.
Small sacrifice can lead to significant environmental benefits. Perhaps sustainability requires us to rethink some of our habits, maybe waiting a little longer or using reusable products is a reasonable compromise if it helps protect the environments. Yeah, I think I could live without certain forms of instant entertainment. While they are enjoyable, I believe spending more time reading, exercising, or engaging in face-to-face conversations could be more beneficial in the long run. Convenience is valuable, but not every convenience is essential.
That's true.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to Boarding Talk. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone who is watching and listening to Boarding Talk. My name is Hamam, and today we are bringing you another special episode from ICMS. In this episode, we will discuss a topic that's very affects every aspect of our daily lives: convenience. Technology allows us to order food with a single click, communicate instantly across the world, and access information within seconds. Life has become easier than ever before. But this raises an important question. Should everything be convenient or not? To explore this question, I am joined by Miss Anggi.
Hello, it's me again.
Okay, so let's start with first and simple question. What is the most convenient thing in your daily life, Miss Anggi?
I think the most convenient thing in my daily life is actually my handphone and laptop because I cannot really access like any additional information or even communicate with people without these things. So yeah, I think those two are the one of the most convenient things in my life. And what about you?
Yeah, I completely agree. Smartphones have become an essential of part of modern life, and sometimes I wonder how people manage their daily activities before smartphones
Yeah,
existed.
writing letter.
Yeah, or make a schedule or something. I don't know.
Yes.
And next, why do humans constantly seek convenience?
I think humans naturally they seek efficiency. This also has come from one of the theory in international relations, and I also mentioned this before. It's McDonaldizations by George Ritzer. And yeah, in that theory, it is mentioned that humans naturally seeks efficiency and something that they can control, they can predict, and also they can calculate. So I think convenience is somehow a natural instinct for humans so that they can get through lives easier day by day. What do you think?
Yeah, personally, I think people naturally want to reduce effort and save time.
Yes.
Throughout history, many inventions were created to make tasks easier and more efficient. And convenience allows people to focus their energy on their priorities. If a task can be completed faster, people can spend more time on work,
Yes, that's true.
family, or personal interests. Okay. And how has convenience shaped modern lifestyles? What do you think?
Yeah, for me actually, it's always been connected with everyday lives like online shopping, fast delivery services like Gojek, GoFood,
Yeah.
and those are some of the examples of how convenience shaped modern lifestyle. It's actually, yeah, it is. Well, this topic is very related to the McDonaldization theory, like I said, because in McDonaldization, they also tell you that what people they tend to lean on the McDonald part of their lives. Like McDonaldization is one of the pioneer for a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
It somehow shaped the thinking of everything needs to be instant in one click and one minute of waiting.
Yeah.
So somehow it shaped the modern lifestyles into that kind of that kind of instant gratification. Yeah, I think that's all for me. What do you think?
Okay, so that's why McDonald's is called by fast food, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fast
okay,
food
okay,
restaurant.
okay. Yeah, when we look around, we can see that convenience influence how we shop, travel, communicate, and even study.
Yeah.
We can study anything in nowadays, and because these services are available almost instantly, people have adjusted their expectation accordingly.
Yes.
Okay, that leads us to our next question. How have expectations changed because of convenience?
Yeah, that is also related to my previous answer. The expectations they change because we expect things to be instant now. We
Faster,
expect faster. Like usually we have to wait like what 40 minutes to 1 hour for a cooking maybe in a restaurant, and that is normal. In or even like writing letters. We used to wait like people back in the day, right? Not me actually. Yeah, people back in the day used to write letters and they wait for 1 hour to get their message back, right? So because there is technology now like handphones, smartphones, laptop, internet, and also fast food restaurant, the instant gratification, just like what I've said before, it makes you feel like you deserve those kind of fast paced what responses, or even you need to get the thing that you want by instant, right? So the waiting process, the waiting process can seem to be very frustrating nowadays. So it's not. It was something that was normal back in the day, waiting, and but now it just seems more frustrating, even though it's actually very reasonable for the wait. What do you think?
Yeah, I think people expect faster responses and immediate results now.
Yes.
Waiting has become less acceptable than it was in the past. And many people become frustrated, like you said, when a website takes a few extra seconds to load or when a delivery arrives later than expected. Like in if we online shopping in Shopee, there is estimated time when arrive, right? But when the arrive time is uh,
Later than
later
expected.
than expectation, yeah, we get frustrated.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so next, can convenience reduce important life skills?
Yes, it can. It absolutely can. Because when a convenience appear, you expect something that is instant and also very easy, and somehow, and it is also mentioned in McDonaldization theory. It is one of the negative side of being living in a convenient world, is limiting the human creativity and also their independent thinking, because they are used to something instant, something they are
Easy.
something that are easy, so they cannot really think, they cannot, their critical thinking skills are very pressed, so they cannot really use the critical thinking, the independent thinking, and also the human creativity. They cannot really develop with this kind of environment. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it can. Like, for example, GPS navigation helps us travel easily, but
Yes.
some people may lose their ability to read maps or remember direction. Like, I can read Google Maps, but I can't direct the north,
Yeah.
west, south, or like that.
Yes.
And technology can be extremely helpful, but if we depend on it too much, we we may stop developing certain skills ourselves. The challenge is finding a healthy balance between using tools and maintaining our
That's true.
abilities.
Yeah.
What are some examples where convenience has clearly improved society?
There are many examples. Yeah, one of the most related example is actually like online education. If yeah, we are from Unpad, right, and we are also in ICMS working, and in Unpad we can see like the LMS.
Yeah.
One of the things that we, even though one of our teachers, lecturer cannot attend the class, they can still manage the class by online, by holding a Zoom meeting, or even they have met a video before, and we can just watch the video, and then we can take the quiz, take the assessment without even any papers or the lecturers coming in the class, right? So it is one of the most uh, beneficial development and convenience. Yeah, and what do you think about it?
Okay, I agree with you. Online education improve a lot in society because, like before, if we write our thesis, we have to search the sources from the offline library, and nowadays we can just search it online, and there are a lot of sources in e-library, right?
Yes.
And convenience has created opportunities that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. Now, let's discuss the other side of the issue.
Yes.
What environmental impacts come from convenience-based lifestyle?
I think it's, well, when we're talking about environmental impacts, we are usually talking about their waste, right?
Yes.
When we live in a such convenient life, and like let's take an example with like the fast food restaurant, the McDonald, KFC, Richie's, or anything like that. They use, one of their main issues usually the waste, right? Even though they're changing now, they're improving to use the recyclable waste.
Yeah.
But before, it was more of like they use plastic bags, and their waste is so uncontrollable because, yeah, they just use it in one use, and then they throw it away. So I think the main issue is the disposable products and also the excessive packaging for the fast food restaurants. But also, while we are promoting those kind of restaurants and also the convenient way of living, we also promoting the increased consumption for those waste and for the carbon emissions that are produced, right? When you are, let's say, when you are used to fast food or restaurant, your consumption of their foods or any other kind of food that is in a packaging is also increasing, right? Because you like the instant gratification. You like how it's very convenient for you. So you consume it more than you consume like traditional food,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, it increases the consumption, and this all contributed to all the waste and also the carbon emissions that are being produced. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. Uh, of course, it increases environmental pollution. Many convenience-oriented services rely heavily on packaging materials, like you said, transportation, and energy consumption. While convenience benefits consumers, it can create environmental costs that society must address, like uh, we don't have to shopping around the city, but yeah, the transportation is consuming a lot.
Yes.
Okay, next, should consumers be willing to sacrifice convenience for sustainability?
I think yes, and I also agree with that statement because I believe that when I'm talking about sacrificing convenience, I'm not talking about sacrificing the whole convenience things in life. I will just cut the unnecessary things with the conveniences that are harming the environment or even harming the long-term generation, the future generations. Like let's take an example with the instant delivery and or like when you're shopping, right? Like you make an instant delivery and such thing. Well, it is usually just sent to you for your package, while other packages they are being sent in like one go, one way, right? Like it will be reducing the carbon emissions and such things. So I think eliminating the instant delivery for me is not really going to make a big impact for my life, and I still can like shop down or maybe by bicycle or even walk to the store.
Okay.
Well, in Bandung, not in ICMS,
Okay.
if I'm being realistic. And so, yeah, I think one of the things that I can say is just that I'm not sacrificing the whole conveniences, but I will make a sacrifice for the unnecessary conveniences, or even just reducing the the instant conveniences that are that we still can do by ourselves. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly like you. I believe they should, at least to some extent.
Extent?
Small sacrifice can lead to significant environmental benefits. Perhaps sustainability requires us to rethink some of our habits, maybe waiting a little longer or using reusable products is a reasonable compromise if it helps protect the environments. Are we becoming less patient as a society?
Yes, I think to some extent, yes. Because just like what I've said before, we are used to instant gratification, so that we are not used to waiting anymore, right? And we can just stream movies wherever, whenever, by instant, receive messages within seconds, and even order products with just a few clicks. And this also explain in McDonaldization, as people become used to instant gratification, it will become frustrating. However, if we see even in our lives history, one of the most important achievements in our life is by going through process, and that is like education, career growth, and personal development. They require patience, persistence, and long-term commitment. So yeah, this also is related to the McDonaldization theory that I've said. As people become used to instant gratification, they're not used to waiting anymore, so it's becoming more frustrating for them. But if you see your life, your history, one of the most important achievements in your life is something that goes through a process, and that is like education, career growth, and personal development. And it requires patience, it requires persistence, and also long-term commitment. So, what do you think? Are you becoming less patient in society?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. In many ways, yes.
Okay.
Instant access to information and services has changed my expectations. Um, like patience used to be a necessary part of everyday life. Today, many systems are designed to eliminate waiting. Like I prefer watch shorts or TikTok or whatever instant than watch
The whole
long
movie.
yeah a whole movie or a whole
Series,
podcast, right? Yeah, I prefer to watch like the recap or the what the
summary.
summary, like that.
Yeah, okay, okay.
And Miss Anggi, what skills still require effort and cannot be shortcut?
I think it's more of like a soft skill. Yeah, it's more of like a soft skill, like communication, leadership, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and relationship building. It cannot be fully automated or even accelerated by any technology. I mean, maybe if by online, by digital education, you can get those kind of uh, what tips on how you can communicate better, you can lead better. But I think more of the soft skills, they need the practice, they need the persistence, they need the long term commitment, like what I've said before. And as a public relations officer, I know that one of the main things in our work in my work right now is trust, and that trust is not built overnight. And whenever I go to a partner, a potential partner, and I want to build the trust, it's not something that very instant. They need to know our reputation, and how I communicate with them, and whether I am if I can like adjust to their communication criteria, and yeah, those things. So trust is very not, it's not something that could gain instantly. And relationship also need to be developed through consistent communication, credibility, and shared experiences. What do you think?
Yeah, I would add discipline and perseverance. Technology can provide tools and information, but it cannot replace the personal effort required to master meaningful skills, like you said. Some achievements still require commitment, a lot of practice, and of course, time.
Yes.
And finally, what convenience could you personally live without?
Yeah, maybe I talked about it in the previous question. It's like the same day delivery services, as it I still can maybe like get something down the street, like maybe I need to get some shampoo or something. It's not really need to be instant. I can just go to the store by myself. Maybe I can cut those things off in convenience wise. In fact, reducing dependencies on such services might encourage more thoughtful consumption. Sometimes I also go through Shopee, right? I go to Shopee and I see something cute. No, and when I see that it can be purchased instantly, like a same day delivery, instant delivery, I need to buy it at once in that second. But when I received the product, I was just like, why did I buy this again? Like, yeah, those kind of thoughts. So maybe I can wait one day or two, so that I can also be more thoughtful on my what purchasing side and how I spend my money. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I could live without certain forms of instant entertainment. While they are enjoyable, I believe spending more time reading, exercising, or engaging in face-to-face conversations could be more beneficial in the long run. Convenience is valuable, but not every convenience is essential.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so today's discussion reminds us that convenience is neither completely good nor completely bad. Okay, thank you, Miss Anggi. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.